everyone, welcome back to a new video from a very gloomy, cloudy Portugal, but it's beautiful. And this morning I got picked up in an awesome Tesla by a friend of Cindy's. His name is Pete. I met him, he's a very friendly guy, and we are here. We're doing a woodworking workshop and I'm so excited because I know how to drill stuff together, but we're gonna be learning, oh there's a doggy there. We're gonna be learning how to do joints and stuff. So we're doing a woodworking workshop. I'm so excited. Let's get started.
So this workshop is given by Nathan van het Hof, and it's absolutely awesome because he also speaks Dutch, which is fabulous for me. And we started off the day with precision work. I needed to put all of these little stripes on the wood, and then I needed to cut super thin slices and get as straight as I could. And oh my god, did my perfectionism come up here, because this was a tricky part. But I did very good and I'm very proud of myself. So the key was to get the wood, to get the stripes all around the wood, so all four sides. So you would have an awesome guideline for the sawing. And the saw was a little bit more wobbly because the sawing part, so the little part with the teeth, or how do you say that, to cut, was thicker than the blade above. So the wood, the saw can like wiggle inside of the wood, which was making it super tricky to keep it straight. So he's teaching me like, here, keep your arm straight, you know, do everything like this. You have some sort of guide, and we're gonna make super thin slices. And I spent like, I think 45 minutes doing this because I was just so focused on getting it right. This is really tricky, you guys, but I did awesome. Here's a good example what the lines do for you. You can see exactly how you went straight or crooked. And look, I'm not happy with the result. You can, because of these lines, you can see exactly where you went wrong. And I was inspecting these so much because this was really hard, getting it like super straight. But I got there in the end. This part was so cool. He told me we're not using any measurements. You need to figure out where the middle is and then cut it in the middle. It didn't really matter if you were going to get the middle or not because we're going to make joint out of the two pieces. And he told me you can have it on your finger and then you can see with balancing it, you can see where the middle is. So I thought, okay, I'll just go here. And then I started sawing. And this was my victory of the day. I sawed this piece and I got it exactly, precisely in the middle. You guys, I've never had anything like this. I was so focused. I'm so proud. Look at this.
It's a win-win. Wow.
Next up, he's explaining me how we're going to do the joints. How I need to measure how to get these joints connecting. Now, this looks kind of easy. I thought, oh, I'll have this done in like a second. No, it takes me 2.5 hours to do the first one. After I did the first one, it was getting easier. But it's kind of difficult to get this straight and nice. And we made a little triangle thing, which made you see what the front was and what the top is. Now I forgot what the name of this thing is, but with this thingy, you can figure out the middle of the wood. So you try and figure out what the middle is, you make a little pressure point, then you turn around, and then you can see if you're actually in the middle, and you can just you can look at the middle part that you didn't touch, and you can figure out where the middle is, and then you can take a little line, and then you can take off half of it. Now, this was really satisfying, but this is so difficult, you guys. Doing this correctly, we made the line a little bit darker so it's easier to see when you were sawing, but doing this correctly is such precision work. This was so difficult. Now this is also where the practicing that I just was doing is coming together, so that putting the line in and then sawing straight on the line, that's all coming together here.
So I'm having so much fun. I have a little bit of a second because he's explaining, because I'm here for the first time and the other people have been here a longer time. So they are already progressing to something. I'm just at the beginning, but I'm kind of sad. I didn't know about this before because I could have gone like 6 of these things in and 6 of these teachings in, and it's so awesome and he's teaching me so much. But my perfectionism is triggered so much. I squealed when I got that. Exactly. I needed to like figure out where the middle was, and I got it like to perfection. I love that. But I'm just making a joint and I'm having so much fun. It's so cute. And yeah, it's so cool. Like what the building that I do is just screwing stuff and just if it doesn't fit, I don't care. But this is like making things fit perfect, which is, I love this. The only thing is I don't have any of these tools. So if I would ever buy a place somewhere, I would want to have like a shed, and then I'm going to buy all of this stuff. Like a saw and a chisel and all the other things that I'm using that I don't know the names of. But that would be so cute. And it's going great. I'm starting to get tired though because I'm so focused. But yeah, I'm having lots of fun.
So next up is working with, I think this is called a chisel in English. And when we sawed, we didn't really saw on the line so that you can correct and make it more nice with a chisel. Now, he makes this look so awesome. He's been doing this for so long that he makes it look like it's just going through butter. Yeah, and keeping it straight. This was harder than it looks. Like, keeping it straight. I kind of messed up here, actually. I was doing pretty good up to here. But the good part is I still had to make the other one, so I could still just make them fit together. The workshop that Nathan has made here is super awesome. He has all of these tools available. He has these beautiful workbenches available. He comes to check on you all the time. He has all of the patience in the world. And my joint, the end of the day, this is what I made. And I'm super proud of it. And now the next thing we need to do in the next class is glue it. And then it'll be finished.
So I'm just walking back. I got a rice cake. Pete just brought me up to the cemetery, but this road
He has a very awesome Tesla, and the road is just so bad that he doesn't drive on it. Oh, part of my cake just tumbled down, but he got me this cake from a bakery. I'm walking down to the pups. I've been gone for quite some time, but I'm gonna go have a look at them and walk them, and then go see the pigs and the sheep and see if everybody's doing okay. I'm so tired because I was so focused, but that workshop was so much fun, and I saw that I'm gonna be here for 3 more Thursdays because I have an end date in mind that I'm gonna leave, and that means that I can go 2 more times if I want, or maybe 3 if I want, if I stay in the neighborhood. That would be fun because it was so cool teaching. But it's so cool learning all the things, but I don't have any of those tools. So if I ever have a workspace, then I might get those. But I was thinking like, oh, I can make table legs, and I can make this and I can make that. Oh, that would be so much fun. But for now, let's go walk to the pups. My sweet Bobo, did you miss me? Did you miss mommy? You did, huh? We went for walkies, yeah? We went for walkies, yeah, Bobo? Yeah, we went for walkies. Hey, Wolfy. Hey, Nunu. So I'm just sitting here in my van with the door open, enjoying a little bit of sunshine. And we're hearing dogs in the distance, so my pups are responding. Wolfy. And I was just thinking back on my day, and I have to go feed I have to go feed the animals in a second. But this was such a magical day, and the reason I did this workshop is because Pete, Cindy's friend, he asked me to come help him out like a week ago. I did some cleaning up at his place, and he gave me a tip for that. So I had a little bit of extra money, and I thought, oh, I will go and spend it. And the funny part is that this teacher is actually Dutch or half Dutch. So I thought I drove all the way to Portugal to have a woodworking workshop from a Dutch guy. But it was so much fun. This sun is really fierce, by the way. It was so much fun, and yeah, I never do things like that. I never take a course like that, but I should actually, when I'm in the Netherlands, look it up and see if I can have something like that, because I know a lot of things and I could probably figure it out, but having this taught to you in this detail, having all of the good tools that are all sharpened, and everything is just there to do it, is awesome. And Pete is making a little bench, like a little stool, but yeah, I'm not gonna be there enough time. So if I go back, because I still need to glue that part and then make like a little, I can make something out of it and then just have it to show that you made that joint. When I was editing and I heard myself say, I'm just gonna make a joint, it made me feel really Dutch with cannabis joint, but that's not what I meant. I meant like a woodworking joint, like a joining 2 pieces of wood. But yeah, it was so awesome, and I'm lucky with the weather because it's very sunny at the moment, and they said it was gonna be raining, but it's not. So yeah, oh, I had so much fun, you guys. Do you ever do things like this? Do you ever just take like a soap making class, or a knitting class, or a crocheting class, or a woodworking class? Do you ever do things like that? I don't usually do that. What was the last thing I did? I don't know. I don't think I ever do things like that. But there's so many skills in the world that I would love to learn. And this was absolutely one of them. And I'm probably going back there. Just, he asked if I was coming back. And I said, I need to see. Because if it gets too warm, I can leave my dogs. But then I might take the van there and bring them along. And then I can let the door open and they'll be fine. Yeah, babies. So yeah, oh, it was so awesome. Now I need to feed the pigs and the sheep. I let Ruby and Molly out, so the sheep and the baby sheep, I let them out so they can stretch their legs a little bit. But I didn't want to let them out when I was gone, because I want them to be safe. Molly's still so tiny. So this wasn't a very long video, but I think it was very cool. I had never seen a workshop like that by myself. Like, it was so cool, and all of these little cabinets that he had made, like the little handles were also like chiseled out of wood, like awesome. Yeah, I really love that. I might get like a super sharp chisel, little small one, and then I can make
like wands or like a little handles out of wood. I could make really cool handles. I'm looking at my kitchen. I'm like, I could make really cool handles to get on the kitchen, but no, I couldn't do that. But I could. Anyway, next time if we go back, I'll bring you along and we'll make something else. But it was so much fun. I'm gonna end the video here. This is gonna be a short video. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know if you ever do stuff like this, because maybe you can inspire me to take another class. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. And in the meantime, don't forget to say yes to new adventures.